Hello everyone, Kitana here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my Astro community. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 things you need to know about dating each sign. And it doesn't matter if you're already dating this sign, if you're, if they're on your roster, if they're your ex. By the end of this video, you will know the most important things about dating this sign. So if you guys want to find out the truth, keep on watching. Now, if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you a part of my Astro community. And then also, I do have a website. It's called theastrokit.com. And if you guys want a reading with me, you can go ahead and go to my website, check out my services, and send me an email. So yeah, for now, let's just get into the video. Okay, so let's talk about the 5 things you need to know about dating a Scorpio. Okay, so the first thing you need to know about dating a Scorpio is that they are very emotionally intense and very passionate people. So with Scorpios, and especially with dating one, they are very emotional. Like, at the end of the day, they are a water sign, and sometimes you can't always tell with Scorpios, but they do have this emotional depth. They have this emotional intensity and passion about them that they just don't give away too easily. So if you're dating one, they're really gonna test you and see if you're worth this intensity they have, if you're worth this passion they have. They really want you to kind of prove that you're worth it, if that makes sense. And when it comes to dating them, if you're already in a relationship with one, you know that they do have all of these, they have a lot of depth to them, that they don't show right away. So if you're gonna date them, be prepared for this emotional depth they have and just intensity and passion they have in love. Because the love they have and give isn't just simple, superficial, or purely romantic. It's very deep, transformational, and intense. And then really quickly before I get into the next one, if you're dating a Scorpio or if you're a Scorpio yourself, go ahead and comment down below your experience with Scorpios, or throw some emojis down below so I know my Scorpios are watching. Okay, so for the second thing you need to know about dating a Scorpio is that they are very sexual. Okay, so with Scorpios, of course, we all know their stereotype is like they're all about sex or they're very sexual people, which is true, but especially with dating and romantic relationships or monogamous relationships, sex to them isn't superficial. Sex to them isn't just some type of pleasure or quick pleasure. I feel like sex to them is a deep, bonding experience. It's a very transformational experience. It's a very intimate experience for them. I feel like they take it almost more seriously than average. I feel like they take it almost like as a spiritual bond or something. So when it comes to dating one or having sex with one or just being in a relationship with them, keep in mind that sex for them is deeper than just superficial, casual pleasure. Like with relationships with them, sex is a really huge part for them, but not just in a very self-centered type of way. It's more of like a bonding experience. So that's kind of how they treat it. They don't just look at sex as just, whatever, or just some quick thing. They look at it as a bonding experience. So if you're gonna date one, keep that in mind, especially if you're like in a relationship with them. Okay, so the third thing you need to know about dating a Scorpio is, of course, they are very mysterious, very secretive. When it comes to dating a Scorpio, I feel like we've all probably had like a crush on a Scorpio because they're just like that mysterious person that are they're kind of like seductive and magnetic. So it's kind of like people just naturally have crushes on them because they're just kind of like that mysterious, mysterious guy over there that hasn't said anything, but has like a very defined energy about him. So when it comes to dating them, just keep in mind that like they always have a part of themselves they're never going to share with people. They have a part of themselves that's always going to be like a secret. They're always going to have mystery about them. So a lot of people try to like solve Scorpios or figure them out, but you can't figure them out. That's the point. It's just like they have a lot of depth to them, a lot of secrets, a lot of mystery. So instead of trying to figure it out, you have to just accept that they are mysterious and they're not going to tell you everything. But, you can still have a very intense connection with them. Just keep in mind, especially as you get to know them, that you're not going to know all of them. You're going to know a part of them and they're going to keep a lot of secrets to themselves or a lot of aspects about themselves mysterious or secret. Okay, so for the fourth thing you need to know about dating a Scorpio is that they do have very high standards. With Scorpio, like I said earlier, at the end of the day, they are a water sign and they have a lot of emotional depth. And they're not just going to share that with anyone. They're just,
you know, they're very intense people, they're very passionate people, and they're not just going to share that intensity, that passion with just anyone. So they're really going to, like, you know, scope you out. They're really going to see if you meet their standards. And I said this with the first point, but they're really going to test you and see if you're worth their love. They're not just going to be like, oh yeah, here's my love, here's my intensity. They're going to be like, okay, let me test them. Let me see how far they will go. And if you meet their tests and their standards and whatever else they do, then they might just give it to you. But I mean, of course, they're never going to give you all of themselves. They're going to give you a part of themselves. Okay, so for the fifth thing you need to know about dating a Scorpio is that they can be very jealous, possessive, and vengeful. So with dating a Scorpio, and especially if you're in a relationship and you've kind of like proven yourself to them, or you're in a very deep connection with them, they can get very jealous, you know? If you do anything that like kind of threatens your relationship, or, you know, you date other people or you flirt with other people, they're gonna be very jealous of that. And they could just be, their jealousy is very unique to them because it's very like a passionate jealousy. It's not just like a very like, oh, I want what they have type of jealousy. It's like, don't break my heart type of jealousy. And then with that jealousy comes kind of like this possessiveness. So like I said, if a Scorpio has chosen you to share their love with, then they're gonna be possessive over you. They're gonna be like, this is mine, my territory. Nobody touch it, or else I'm gonna be jealous. I'm gonna be possessive. I might have a temper. So naturally, that's kind of how they operate with dating and relationships. They are very possessive, very jealous. Also, they can be kind of vengeful. Like, they can kind of seek revenge. Like, if you dated one and they're your ex, they might seek revenge on their ex. Or if you hurt them in any way, or emotional, like especially in an emotional way, they're gonna try and get revenge on you in some way. They can be kind of sensitive, and the way they react or handle their sensitivity is kind of with revenge. I feel like that's kind of like their defense mechanism. So yeah, overall, just be aware that they can be jealous, possessive, they can have a temper, or they can be very vengeful. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or learned something new. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you liked this video. Also hit the thumbs up if you learned something, and comment down below if you're dating this sign and if you can resonate with what I said about your sign. Also, don't forget to head to my website, theastrokits.com. I do offer natal chart readings, so if you guys want a reading from me, go ahead and email me, and check out my services page on my website for the specific reading you want. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this video, and I'll see you in my next one.